Had to go some drink. What time is it?
4:48.
4:48. JAVAY in the cut. How you feeling though?
I'm feeling good, honestly.
Good. So like, how was the day overall? Overall.
You want the truth or?
All right, not necessarily. You feel me?
Okay.
How's your semester going so far?
My semester is going pretty good. You know, I've been going through trials and tribulations. However, I've been getting over them, so it's worth it.
Right. We already know it's gonna be your upbringing. You're about to evolve in something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Wait, are you a sophomore?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. You're a junior.
I'm a junior.
All right, man. So 2025. That's when you out here. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I've been ready.
So what are you gonna use your degree for?
Well, I'm mass communications, minor in entrepreneurship. However, with mass communications, it's more about news. I'm a creator. Okay. So as far as videography, photography, singing, songwriting, dancing, acting, I do all of that.
Okay.
I'm going to own my own business called JAVAY's World. That's actually my social media
on
all platforms. JAVAY's World _
JAVAY's World _ Right.
Yeah, but I really just want to get my name trademarked and just have different businesses branching from that trademark.
I like that.
So I'm really starting with just perfecting my craft and my music.
Yes. So it's basically a production company, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Video.
But there also be a clothing line a part of it. So I was merchandise, you know.
Right.
I was working on a clothing line and it was called Jay's Key. And the motto was more so like the clothes don't wear you, you wear the clothes. It's all about your confidence in the clothes. You know how some people, they just put a fit on and it's like, oh, this is cute, but if you're not feeling it, it's just the fit not gonna, hit. Right. Some people could wear the bummiest things and make it hit just because they're confident and they style it a little bit, you know?
Right.
So that's what the clothing brand was gonna be about. However, I didn't find a vendor just yet for that, so I put a pause on that and just focused on like camera works and music.
What kind of aesthetic are you going for as far as the clothing?
That is more so on pause. I don't know. I want to rebrand that.
That's cool. We got time.
I'm not good at designing. Like, I'm not an artist in that way.
Okay.
I wish I was.
But you know how to put it on though.
Yeah. So small, yeah.
Right. Okay.
But that's pretty much that as far as JAVAY's World. But it's more to come. I don't want to speak too much on something that I didn't put too much emotion into yet because. Yeah.
That's cool. But so like your background in music, like where did that come from? Like what made you start making music? You know
okay. So really just the writing part, the writing process. I've always been a writer since I was younger.
That's right. Do you find it easier to write?
Yes, definitely, because I get to put all my emotions and everything that's in here down on paper and visually see it for it to make sense for me to form it into a song.
Right.
I was never really the confrontational type growing up when it came to certain people or feel like I could express myself because most people always leaned on my shoulders.
Right.
So writing was my way of expressing, that was my bestie,
Yeah, right.
It was like that more so. And
a way to express your feelings and to get anything that was on your mind at the time, just get it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt that, yeah.
So that's pretty much where my music grew from. As far as me knowing how to sing, my mom is a beautiful singer.
Okay.
I have talented people in my family all around. The only difference is I don't think they actually want to be in this field, like the music industry, the entertainment industry in general.
Right.
So it was like I didn't necessarily have guidance in that way. But
you found it out though, like you know what I'm saying, and for you to be confident and to even do it, you know what I'm saying, and to appear in songs or whatever, and high quality songs like that.
Yeah.
It's all you serious. It's all you serious. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's dope. So like, what age was your first like ever song you written?
That I've written.
Yeah, you remember?
Okay, I don't necessarily remember that. However, when I actually took it serious was in high school after working with Shekels Entertainment.
Okay.
They're an unofficial label that my cousin works on, and I wasn't able to really write my own music and release it with them. So it made me feel like, no, this is my voice. No. So I actually started writing and sharing my own ideas sophomore year of high school.
Oh, that's fire. You know, that's crazy. So was there anybody around? Like, were you the only person in your school making music and singing?
I feel like I didn't try to connect with certain people there because I had my own perspective of them.
I feel that.
So it wasn't like I didn't feel like I had opened up enough space for me to feel comfortable enough to go forth with working with certain people as far as music.
Right.
Now, when I did leave high school, or certain students did leave, I would see their music on social media, and some I could still say to this day I would not probably work with, but they are talented.
That's dope.
Okay, so I'm from DC.
Oh, yeah, DC.
Now, as far as DC,
yeah.
while I was living there, you ever in a situation and you don't see the blessings in front of you until you leave?
Right.
When I came here, I realized how many opportunities DC actually did have for me, because the comparison and the differences, not saying that here don't have opportunities for me, but it just would have been like, if I would have utilized those and moved to a different city or elsewhere, it would have like, I maximize my resources more so.
Right.
So this is not necessarily people I look up to.
Right.
However, like this guy named Young Manny from DC.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like his music. I did growing up. He actually was my cousin's friend, and he went to church with me before.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know if he remembers that, but I remember him only because I remember him being an annoying friend. That's really why. So when he released his music, I was like,
what part in DC is this though? Like, what part was this? Like
this was in like Northeast. The church is in Northeast. I'm from Southeast DC though.
Southeast. That's Southeast.
Yeah, that's over there about Elmira Street. Nice little carry out. I used to go to the elementary school, Patterson over there. Like, it was cool. It was cool.
So the environment was straight out there. Not too me, to you.
You know, when you grow up in certain situations, it don't seem that big, but for somebody who's not from DC, live there, they may feel it's dangerous or whatever the case is, but everywhere is dangerous. Everywhere is dangerous. It's just sometimes you be at the right place at the wrong time or the wrong, like it just depends, but I always felt protected because I was born in DC. I had people that I know, even in the neighborhood, like the adults looked out for us. My mom don't have to be home, but that neighbor is my friend. So like I go outside, they watch, they all reporting. It's like
everybody care for each other. Everybody care for each other.
It takes a village. I love DC. If I would have stayed in DC, I feel like I would have been perfectly fine. However, Common and Maryland, it was like that's when I learned to get into nature walks and having a peace of mind and enjoying just nature. So it's like it had its perks. Right. But overall, I still love DC. Like that's home for me.
That's fine. So like, are you a foodie in a way?
I love food.
Love food? Okay.
I love food.
So what is your favorite food then?
My favorite food is pasta.
Okay, yes. You like Italian food in a way? Okay, so like, is there any Italian places out there in DC?
Not that I could think of. No, I like my mom told me.
Spaghetti or
spaghetti, lasagna, shrimp Alfredo, chicken Alfredo. With broccoli. She did salmon once in it. Like, I just love pasta. Okay. I love pasta. I have my grandma Faye. She is Italian. Her mother is Italian. She passed away, but she was like, oh.
Right.
So it wasn't like
she got to go crazy though.
Yeah, but like, she was Italian. So like, my mom, she always be like, you're keeping it in the family. That's why you like pastas. But like, I don't know why I like pastas. They make it good. I eat it. Do you
know how to make pasta yourself? Or like,
I know how to make shrimp and chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Okay. I've never made spaghetti by myself, but that don't seem that hard.
Nah, I know how to make it too.
I'm growing to expand, my food palette more so.
What is the most powerful piece of advice you have ever received?
Okay. Let me think.
What's the most powerful piece of advice? Like a mentor, your mother, like your grandmother, you know what I'm saying? Brother, anybody in the same family?
Honestly, I can't even remember exactly who told me this. But it's always something I think about when I'm upset or like when I'm going through things and I don't see what's going to happen next. Just really having faith in God.
That's right.
Realizing that I am not in control of everything and it's okay to let go. Only focus on the things that I can control.
Right.
And if I'm so focused on the past, then I'll miss out on the present. If I'm too focused on the future, I'll also miss out on the present. You just got to live in the moment more so and accept everything
Right,
that's coming. Like,
take it day by day.
Except take it day by day, second by second, minute by minute.
Yeah, really.
You know, because sometimes it's hard to just take it, you know, for the whole day as it is. But more so, if it won't matter in 5 years, do not let it bother you for more than 5 minutes.
Right. That was hard.
Not necessarily more than 5 minutes, but the idea of letting go. Right. You know, getting through things, because people be like, oh, I'm gonna get over it. No, there's no such thing as getting over anything. You have to grow through things. Right. So that's what I think of anytime I get upset is, will this matter in 5 years? It may not. It may. Right. Because you never know what God's plan is. Exactly. But if I feel like it's not gonna matter in 5 years, then I give myself a little grace period. Right. You know, be kind to yourself. That's more than one. But like being kind to myself and actually extending myself grace that we give other people, because like oftentimes I'm always there for another person or giving my all to them, but you gotta be your own best friend first.
Yes.
You gotta
know yourself. Make sure you're sure. Love yourself.
Before you give anything to anybody. I learned how to be selfish with myself in ways where it's not harming another person.
That's fire.
But
at the end of the day, we're here for a reason. I feel like God ain't gonna put us here, you know what I'm saying, clueless I am, walking around like wild chickens or whatever. Like, we're here for a reason, so just take it day by day, you know what I'm saying? You're here for a reason. Just make sure you just keep progressing and evolving every day. You know what I'm saying? Don't stay stagnant. Like, just keep evolving. You know?
We're ever changing, so keep going.
And I'm definitely the one to take advice from anybody, because I just for what you said, I learned okay, you right. Just because I ain't gonna lie, you know, we all humans. We kind of go up and down throughout the day, but you know, sometimes people need to kind of just kind of humble themselves. Well, okay, I can go ahead and
stay humble, because God can take all of it away from you like that.
Right, exactly.
Like that.
That's facts though. That's facts. So what made you choose VSU as your second home?
Okay, I would be 1,000% honest.
I want to hear this actually.
Virginia State University was not even on my list to begin with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I originally wanted to go to University of Southern California for their World's Bachelor's in Business program.
Right. Okay.
I didn't get into that program. They tried to put me into another one that I didn't want to be in, so I just don't want to be at the school no more.
Facts. Just leave it behind.
But let me give y'all a little information. Their program was more so like I go to their school freshman year, but then like my sophomore, junior, and senior year, I would study abroad and still get my degrees from all of these campuses as well. So it was like, okay, all 3 to 4 different degrees just in my 4-year experience.
Damn.
Yep.
It's crazy.
With business, and probably would have had my license by then, all this other stuff. However, that would have just ran my pockets.
Yeah, it would have been a lot.
It would have ran my pockets.
It would have been a lot.
However, when I did come to state, it was kind of like the day that I did get in, I put my application in late. I was at my aunt Tammy house, and she actually lives in Ashland, Virginia. I stayed there for like a week because I was sad, because it was like, I'm not going to college now. I'm going to just try again next year and get into school I actually want to and get in that program. I was so determined. Yeah. But she was like, you need to pray to God. So I talked to him about it, and like I wasn't really necessarily hearing anything, but I said that if I put this application in while it's late and I get accepted within 24 to 48 hours, I'm going to the school and I'll figure out the money, the financial part, and literally
everything fell. That's hard.
That's pretty much how it happened. Like,
that's hard.
I applied, late at night. Literally the next morning, I woke up to an email saying they accepted me, and then they mentioned the TRIO program, and then it was like I was already in the chats with Virginia State University people, but like people was already following me, so it's like, okay,
might as well go ahead and
make
it happen, right?
Yeah,
that's fire. Yeah. So that was the whole entire story of you basically coming into VSU.
Yeah.
And like, do you like it here? Like, have you met some dope friends?
I've made wonderful friends. Like, actually behind this camera, I have a wonderful friend. And I've had a lot of ups and downs on this campus, but that's anywhere you go, just being pushed into being an adult. You know, you don't have your parents, you don't have people back at home who can hold your hand, wake you up like, hey, we gotta go, you got class. Like, everything is by yourself. You have to learn to be mature. You have to learn time management. You have to learn to vouch for yourself. It's hard.
It is
being
hard.
An adult. It's worth it though when you actually put the time into yourself to do so and realize that everybody have to do it. Like,
you have
it's
to,
not
regardless.
just you. Not like Unless you get a sugar daddy to take care of you. I don't know. Like, unless you get, like, I don't know. Like, there's no other way around it. You have to grow up. And some people, they age, but they don't grow up. You know, learn more about myself so that I can be the best version of myself. And we're ever changing once again. I may be this person next, and in 10 years from now, be somebody completely different.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
And that's the goal.
Trust me, 30-year-old JAVAY gonna be something serious. Like, go ahead and watch out. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. Nah, I felt that though, like, you know what I'm saying? College definitely accelerates your growing process, I feel like. Yeah. Because yes, you have to wake up early for, you know what I'm saying, for class. You have to study for, you have to study for class. You have to make sure you eat and sure you know, stay afloat. So. And
you have to hold yourself accountable. And you have to be aware of who you surround yourself with. A lot of people think, yeah, I could be friends with this person, da da da. If you're hanging around 9 bums, you're going to be the 10th.
Yeah, really. It's your environment. You are your environment. You are your environment. That's fact.
It's so many things that college could teach you. And, you know, it's a lot of strong people on this campus. You will not know their story by just looking at them and talking to them for like 10 minutes. That's not how it works. Like, you have to step out your comfort zone and understand everybody come from different backgrounds, you know, like friendships, relationships, like relationships in general, with your friends, with God, with yourself, with your professors, like everything matters, and it all roots from you and you knowing who you are and finding who you are and loving yourself and accepting yourself first.
I'm glad that we're in this part, because I was going to ask you a very important question for the viewer. What is your perspective on mental health as a college student and as just a human being in general? Like, what is your perspective on it? Is it serious to you? Like,
mental health is very serious. Mental health should be your priority. I don't care if you have to quit a job because your mental health. It's so serious. Like, if you can't get your mind right, no matter where you are, whether you're in Italy, Greece, like, if your mental health isn't right, it's not going to work out. And I could say that from experience. Like, I was with Virginia State University gospel choir, and they are lovely people. I love them so much, but my mental health was not there to go on that Italy trip for me to survive that whole trip without me feeling like I had the, you know, right environment to be around, you know? Same thing with like mental health. If you're not feeling it, you're going to struggle to wake up every day. You're going to struggle to get to your classes and actually pay attention because your mind is always focused on something else, or you don't have the energy. Now, one thing I could say that helps me with my mental health personally is going outside, getting fresh air.
Yes.
And actually trying to not overthink. I'm an overthinker, guys, and it's really bad. But like, not overthinking, realizing that, once again, let God and let go. You can't control everything. You can only focus on what you can control and make the best of it. I can sit here and complain for 20 minutes, or I can sit here and think about, what can I do next? You know, I might be sad right now, but what can I do that'll help me within the next 20 minutes, not 20 hours, but still same 20 hours or so to like make me, you know, feel better. Like, even alone with today, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and I could have stayed in my bed and just cried about it all day, but instead, like, I communicated with my friends, you know, I'm not feeling it today. They came around. That's, once again, check who your friends are.
Really?
But like, they came around and they made me feel better. I went to work, my environment at work made me feel better. And it was just like, even with everything that's been thrown at me that's hard, it's just like, I have some type of support, and I somewhat believe in myself, you know? I'm getting my confidence back up. So I think y'all caught me at a vulnerable moment, but like, yeah, just knowing that everything's
I feel like you came a long way, man. Like, since the first time I met you, you know what I'm saying, sophomore year, I think you came a long way, you know what I'm saying? You're growing into a great person, you know? And like, you're definitely inspirational, and I hope the viewer kind of like sees the character and kind of looks at it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really her, y'all. Like, this is me. She really dope for real. Like, she a dope character. Yeah.
He is as well, guys.
I appreciate it.
For your brand, you know, he's been doing his thing. This is actually freshman year, because I was in a relationship freshman year and I met Bryce. And he's been doing his thing since, like, you've been doing it.
I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
I remember you was talking about the bikinis and everything, and now he got his bikinis out, so go check them out because they look nice.
Lord Tracksuits is coming out Friday, so make sure y'all go ahead and stay tuned.
Yeah,
Lord Tracksuits. It's gonna be hard.
I saw the pictures. Those look tough.
I appreciate it. I want to be more so a unisex brand. I want to cater to everybody. I want to cater to you. I want to cater to, you know, the boys. Y'all, I want to cater to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sport is a unisex name too. So I have one more question for you. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the last questions. Very, very powerful one, because this is going to be a time for you to reflect. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
This is actually hard because this answer changed so many times for me. Only because
which is good though.
That it's a good.
You're growing though, you know.
I am growing. I like to say growing pains. One of my friends said that the other day. But in 5 years, one for sure, I'll be graduated off this campus. I definitely would have music that I've written out. You know, Dyson, the song that I did with Dyson, he released that. That's actually, I can say, the first song that has been released that I've written my part.
That's crazy.
But I have so many songs in this phone.
Oh my God, are you one of those artists that keep on the bangers? Here we go, okay.
Yeah, and like, I had some people that have heard it. Like, y'all heard the song with me and Israel. I had people, that was a banger. Yeah. I'm going to just move on God's timing. I cannot tell you exactly where I'll be in 5 years, but I hope, and I know I'll be graduating. I'll be graduated. I'll most likely be working a job, but if anything, I want to make sure that like my business is, you know, getting somewhere.
Stay tuned for the
Just stay tuned.
She got music out there. Look, she got music on the way. Make sure y'all stay tuned for it, alright?
It's really a stay tuned. I'm taking every day. I'm just
taking it
day by day. So I feel like I didn't answer the question good enough, and I'm so sorry.
Good.
But I will be out of here. That's for sure. I'll be graduated. There will be music out for sure, though. Definitely will. I'm actually working on a album right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that, Jane.
It's called Growing Pains right now. It might be changed differently, but that's because I've been going through like a breakup and like still dealing with my social life, what I want to do in my future. These classes, professors.
You're still scholars.
We're still scholars, and I'm still learning to be an adult by myself. Whether I'm trying to move, I will have my own place in 5 years. That's for sure.
I like that. That was good.
I will have traveled at least 4 different countries from the ones that I have, the ones I've already traveled. Yeah.
Have you been anywhere out of the country yet, or?
I've been to Barbados, St. Kitts, St. Thomas, but this was on a cruise, so. Yeah, I've been to Bahamas.
I'm about to go next week actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just spring break was in Atlanta for a trio program. We was looking at grad schools. I'm considering grad school. I might just get my certifications for certain things that I want to focus on because it's the same thing. I just have to take a few classes compared to spending a whole bunch of money to go to grad school.
Yeah.
But like with getting certifications, it's like you're focused on one thing.
I feel that. So basically you're gonna concentrate on one thing.
Yeah, so I could just get certified for that, so that I can have my license and be like, yeah, well, I'm certified to do this. So, hey, twin.
I like that. Okay, I like that. Okay.
But yeah, everything is a growing process for me right now. That's why I say y'all kind of caught me at a vulnerable moment. If I tell y'all I had everything figured out, I'd be a liar.
Yeah, right. Same here. Look, at the end of the day, I'm 23. You know, I'm still growing. We all still growing. We all still growing adults. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm only 20, guys.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're still in school. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot, you know, in store. I just wish you the best, you know what I'm saying, in your endeavors. I hope everything goes well this semester. And
these are tough, because we'll spoil you guys.
Oh, yeah, something like you gotta be professional. You should be professional. That's all it is. Is there anything you want to say to the viewer, though, to end it off?
I guess I can say, guys, keep going. Like, don't start something and quit. Finish it, no matter what it takes. Sometimes you may need a break. Sometimes you may need a friend. Sometimes you may need that isolation. Exactly. It is okay to be isolated and really focus on your needs. Put God first.
Please do.
When you put God first, you're putting yourself first. I promise you.
Please do, man.
However,
He's gonna listen to you. That's why.
Yeah, he's gonna listen. But for the people who do not believe in God, still find a way to put yourself first. Do things that you like. You know.
Journal if you need be. You know.
Journaling, nature walks. If music is your route, you know.
Right. Anything.
Music is universal love. So,
for real.
Yeah, you got this. Just believe in yourself. If nobody else believes you, if you believe in yourself, you'll make it. Sometimes God have to separate you and make you feel like the world is against you to show you that you didn't need nobody but Him and yourself and your faith.
That's fire. Man, that was fire. This is the Random Convo. We have JAVAY SIMMS in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro, and being inside the history of this channel.
Thank you.
This is not your last time.
Thank you.
This is your last time at all. I promise you that's your last time.
The next time I'm on here, it's gonna be more.
Yeah. It's gonna be a whole different type of vibe. So
yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. This is JAVAY. I'm gonna put her stuff inside the description.
JAVAY is raw _ on all platforms. Check me out.
And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.
Time's rolling, I'm just growing, and I'm changing, but you notice. Keep higher, so focused on what's not your business. Maybe if you go, chase a bag and stay. Maybe if you go, make a plan instead.